Super easy drawings.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Super Easy Drawings channel. Today we are going to draw and color Peppa Pig and her family and friends. Let's start drawing. To start, I'm going to draw Peppa Pig and Little George Pig. First, I draw Peppa. I start with her eyes, her nose, and the shape of her head. I draw her smiling mouth and a circle for her cheek and her 2 ears. Now let's draw her body with her 2 arms and legs. Very nice! Let's draw George Pig next to her. I start with his eyes, his nose, and the shape of his head. I also draw his smiling mouth, a circle for his cheek, and his 2 ears. I draw his rounded body, his 2 arms, and legs. Finally, I draw his curly pigtail. Wow! I forgot to draw the tail for Peppa. Now I'm going to use this black marker to make this beautiful drawing more visible. Let's start coloring. Let's color Peppa Pig first. I use this pink marker for her skin. I start with her head, then her arms, her tail, and finally her legs. Then I use this light purple for her cheek. I colored the dress with this red marker. For George Pig's skin, I'm going to use the same pink marker because he is a pink pig like his sister Peppa. I also color his cheek light purple. Finally, I use this blue marker for his outfit. Excellent! Now let's draw the parents of the little pigs, Mommy Pig and Daddy Pig. Let's start with Mommy Pig. I draw her eyes, nose, and the shape of her head. A smiling mouth, a circle for her cheek, and her 2 ears. I draw his body with his 2 arms and legs. Don't forget his tail. Now I draw Daddy Pig next to him. I start with his eyes and his glasses. He is wearing glasses, his nose, and the shape of his head. I draw his smiling mouth, a circle for his cheek. Then I draw some small lines like this. This is going to be his beard. Finally, I draw his ears. I continue with his big rounded body, his 2 arms. I draw his tail, and finally, his 2 legs. Now I'm going to use this black marker to make this beautiful drawing more visible. Let's start coloring. Now let's color Mommy Pig first. I color her skin with the same pink marker as Peppa and George's skin. I also color her cheek with light purple. Then I use this orange marker for her dress. Now I'm going to color Daddy Pig's skin with pink. I also use light purple for his cheek. Then I color his outfit with this aquamarine blue marker. They look good! The family is ready. Now I draw Suzy Sheep and Danny Dog. I draw her eyes and the shape of her head. Then I draw her nose, her smiling mouth, and a circle for her cheek. I continue with her 2 ears and the body with her 2 arms, her cute, fluffy tail, and finally, I draw her legs. Next to her, I'm going to draw Danny Dog. I start with his eyes, then I draw the shape of his head. I draw his nose, his smiling mouth, and a circle for his cheek, then his 2 triangular ears. I continue with his body, his 2 arms, legs, and his puppy tail.
Now I'm going to use this black marker to make this beautiful drawing more visible. Let's start coloring.
I use 2 different pink markers for her cheeks and nose. Then I color her dress pink also. Suzy is a white sheep, so I'm going to leave her skin like this. I use this mauve marker to Danny Dog's cheek. Then light red for his mouth. His furry skin is going to be gray. Finally, I color his clothes purple. Excellent! Let's start drawing Pedro Pony and Candy Cat. Start with Pedro Pony. I draw his eyes and glasses, then the shape of his head. I draw his horse nose and his smiling mouth. Now I draw the patches on his skin. And his 2 ears. Let's draw his body with his 2 arms and legs. Finally, I draw his ponytail like this. Next to him, I draw Candy Cat. I draw her eyes, her triangular nose, and her kitten mustache. I draw a circle for her head, and then her smiling mouth and her cheek. Now I draw the 2 triangular ears. Now I draw her body, her arms, and her cat tail. And finally, her paws. Good job!
Now I'm going to use this black marker to make this beautiful drawing more visible. Let's start coloring.
For Pedro Pony's skin, I'm going to use this light brown marker. I color his nose with pink and mauve. I'm going to use this light red marker for his mouth. His patches are going to be light cream. Finally, I color his outfit yellow. I color Candy Cat's skin with this orange marker. And this marker for her cheek. I color the nose and mouth with this fuchsia marker. I finally color her dress with turquoise. Excellent! Let's continue with 2 more friends, Rebecca Rabbit and Emily Elephant. I start with Rebecca Rabbit. I draw her eyes, her head, and then her nose, her smiling mouth, and her cheek. I draw her 2 long rabbit ears. Then I continue with her body, with her 2 arms, her tail, and her 2 legs. Now let's draw Emily Elephant. I draw her eyes, her elephant nose, which is very long, and the shape of her head. I draw her smiling mouth, her cheek, and then her 2 large, very round elephant ears. I continue with her body. I draw her arms, her tail, and finally, her 2 legs.
Now I'm going to use this black marker to make this beautiful drawing more visible. Let's start coloring.
I color Rebecca Rabbit's skin with this cream marker. Then I use 2 shades of pink for her cheek and nose. I color the mouth with fuchsia. Her dress is going to be blue. For Emily Elephant Skin, I'm going to use this light purple marker. I use pink for her cheek. Then I color her dress with this dark yellow marker. Excellent! Last but not least, I draw Zoe Zebra and Freddy Fox. Start with Zoe. Her eyes, her head, and then her nose and her mouth. Now I draw her face with vertical lines like this because it is a zebra striped in black and white. Then I draw her ears. Now I continue with her body, her striped arms, and legs. Finally, I draw her tail. Now I draw Freddy Fox next to her. I start with his eyes. Then I draw the shape of his head with his pointy fox nose. I draw his smiling mouth, a circle for his cheek, and his 2 ears in the shape of a triangle. I draw his body with his 2 arms and legs. Finally, I draw his long foxtail.
Now I'm going to use this black marker to make this beautiful drawing more visible. Let's start coloring.
I color Zoe's nose with light red and pink. I also use pink for her mouth. I color the dress with this fuchsia marker. Now I color Freddy Fox. I use this brick red marker, which is a little bit orangish, for her skin, how foxes look like. I use this marker for her cheek and mouth. Finally, I color her outfit with this marker.
If you like this video, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.